Starfall.
Hey guys, Nick here with Starfall Sabers, and this is Mystery Saber number 29, and it was also sent in for a install. Nathan from Wild Space Outpost did the install on this. The Mystery Sabers, they are available in my Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/Starfall Sabers. You can order these, and they're a complete surprise saber, but if you know my work, then you know kind of at least the feel of what the saber is going to look like. Very in-universe, using found parts. You can absolutely duel with this. So my customer wanted a install, and we have this running the Proffi V2. So right now the kill key is in the saber, so once you get the saber and unpack it, you're going to want to unscrew the pommel, which is vented for sound here, and then give the saber just a little shake here, and you're gonna pull out the chassis. And this is the kill key. This is where you will also charge the saber. So you want to pull this out. Usually you can get it out with your fingernails, but my fingernails are super short right now, so I'm just gonna pull this out carefully with these small little pliers. And again, so that's where you'll charge the saber. And then just carefully slide the chassis in about there, and then the pommel's gonna push it in the rest of the way, securing it. And I'll put a blade in here in a minute, but you have a power button and auxiliary here. Tap the bottom for blaster block. And tap the power again to power down. So the saber is really loud, which is nice. So let's get a blade. You have a blade retention screw right here. And don't unscrew these. These are holding some of the internals in. So you just want to make sure your blade sits down. You're going to apply a little bit of pressure down. And then you can use this little wrench here to just tighten this down so the blade doesn't go flying out. And then, oh, I just changed sound fonts. Power on here. So you tap your blaster blocks, tap the power button to power down. And when the saber's on, you can tap the power and auxiliary at the same time. You'll hear a little 3-note chime, and then as you orient the saber differently, the blade color is going to change, and then you'll just tap the power. You'll hear a little chime, and then you've changed the blade color for that sound font. When you shut the saber down and turn it back on, it'll remember that, so you can change any of the blade colors on the fly for any of the different sound fonts. So I'll demonstrate. There we go. So if you wanted like a purple, or if you wanted like a yellow, this is it. This is a yellow. It kind of looks greenish on screen, or like an orangish. And then what I'm going to do is just tap that top power button, and you hear that beep again, and now you're locked into this. So when you shut the saber down, tap the top, it'll now remember that blade color for this sound font. Or if you want to change it back, it's kind of like a light blue. And to cycle through the sound fonts, you just tap the auxiliary.
Hero's Journey.
This is one of my favorite Dark Side sound fonts. Repulse created these with my input and his skills, and it has like this wind up and wind down, which is pretty cool. this cool down effect, which is pretty neat. All right, so, and then there's another sound font here.
Reconcile.
Reconcile. Cool pulsing effect here.
Jedi, prepare for death.
And the Grand
There's a bunch of sound fonts on here.
Crow, you're being relieved of duty.
Right.
My client wanted a lot of sound fonts, and he purchased them and sent them over, so we loaded them up.
Second system.
Ahsoka.
It is the dark.
Starfall.
We'll leave it on Starfall. All right, so this Saber will ship out today, and again, it's going to have that kill key in there. So just make sure you remove that to play around with the Saber. I'll put it back in here on camera, so you see. Pop that in, just carefully wiggle that back and forth, and the pommel will secure that on. Just like that, and now it kills power to the Saber, so it'll store for a long time if you're just going to have it sitting on the shelf for a little bit. So that's the demo for Mystery Saber number 29 installed with Proffi. As always, feel free to give me a follow on Instagram at @Starfall_Sabers, and we'll see you next time.